Hello everyone, my name is Carmenisa Hill, and this evening I'm going to talk about the dispositions that are my strengths and my weaknesses and how I'm going to move forward as a counselor in training to be the best that I can be, because my goal is to work with the youth and the family. So I think my strengths are physiological fitness, cultural diversity, and flexibility. Physiological fitness is strength for me because I understand the importance of maintaining my own mental and emotional well-being. I recognize that counselors cannot effectively help others if they neglect their own self-care. I prioritize maintaining a healthy work-life balance, setting boundaries, and engaging in self-care practices before I get burned out. I have no problem working hard and playing even harder. This allows me to remain present, focused, and effective. My next strength is cultural diversity, because I'm committed to honoring and respecting the diverse cultural backgrounds of everyone, their identities, their beliefs as a person. I understand that each person's experience shapes their own worldview, and their worldview might not be my worldview, and my worldview might not be theirs. So this commitment helped me build strong therapeutic relationships. Now my last but not least is flexibility as a strength, because I can adapt to changing situations, clients' needs, and unexpected challenges. Counseling often requires adjusting approaches and interventions based on clients' unique circumstances. I am open to new perspectives, willing to learn, and able to modify my approach, because I was one that wasn't big on idioms or shaking my head and different things. So I'm learning to adapt as a teacher as well as a counselor to the use of language among the young people and as well as adults. This adaptation helps me remain effective in diverse settings with a wide range of people. Now, the two dispositions that I'm continuing to develop are empathy and patience. Because I had such a strong upbringing with clear expectations, structure, and accountability, sometimes I struggle with understanding why adults may make self-defeating or harmful choices. However, I recognize that effective counseling must understand clients' experiences without judgment. To strengthen my empathy, I plan to actively listen to clients' stories, seek to understand the trauma of effect, and engage in ongoing self-reflections and supervision by viewing situations through their perspective. So I'm learning to see things through other people's view. The next one is patience, Patience is another disposition I'm learning and I'm growing. I'm learning to be at other people's pace. I'm such a fast-paced person, and sometimes I find it hard, especially adults, not children. I'm okay. When they, you got to get your kids up, you got to be there for them and different things. So I'm learning how to be patient, especially with adults, and give them the space to gather focus and recognize the processes they need to develop. I also plan to utilize supervision and professional development and evidence-based approaches to help myself with patience. I think this is one of the dispositions I really missed out with my son. I'll be like, come on, let's go. Like I said, I've always been a fast-paced person. You got to get something done, let's get it done. Why procrastinate? So I am definitely working on patience so that I can be the best counselor I can be in the world of counseling. Because effective counselors, again, I want to build strong therapeutic relationships. Now, back to then we also had to look at look at the benefits of counseling. And of course, I'm from Louisiana. So I looked at the Louisiana Council Association, LAC. It provides numerous of benefits to its members, including professional networking opportunities, and I have been to some. I just went to the NAS convention last fall with my job that I'm on, and that convention was very helpful to me because as a teacher, we know sometimes kids have deficits, but now I understand about NAS, and that really added some empathy as well to my life. Kids that go through those different changes and phases and stages because of the alcohol use and different things that parents did while they were pregnant. So like I say, I've been dibbling and dabbling with this counseling profession thing, and that's why I decided to go on get in school so I can get the evidence-based approaches that I need to be successful. So with LAC, you get continuing education, you get training, you get advocacy for counseling professionals, leadership development. Members can attend conferences, workshops, and webinars to help them stay current. LAC also advocates for counselors by working with state legislators and regulatory boards to promote policies that support the profession and protect clients. Because guess what? This is all about the client. So that's what I'm learning. So again, I want to thank you for listening to me, and I'm going to keep growing, and I am so glad that I know the counselor's dispositions now because I've been seeing them, but I'm able to put words to actions now, and I am so glad that I learned a little bit about them in my last class, and now I'm going to put them to use.